Welcome back, guys. So in the last video we did the whole player rotating to face the cursor. I said in the next video obviously we were going to look at a camera controller, so that's what this video is about. So we're going to make sure that if you click play now, you'll see that I can go off camera, the camera's staying exactly where it was, because we saw in the last video what happens if we parent the camera. So we've got all that rotation working, we just want the camera to come with us. This is quite a nice easy script, to be honest. It's a script that's going to go on to the camera. So I'm going to right click, create a new C# script, and I'm just going to go with camera follower. Let's give that a second to load. Cool. Right, so straight away we need to reference two variables. So first one is a public game object. This is the player. I think you probably know why we need to reference the player. Obviously, that's how it knows what it's following. And the other is a private vector3 offset. If we didn't put an offset in, then basically the camera would be inside the player. I mean, like, you wouldn't be able to see anything at all because it would be directly on top of the player. When we attached it before, we had it at like a -10 on the Z-axis, so it was zoomed out. So if we don't have the offset in, it all goes a bit pear-shaped. So in the start function, we are going to set up that offset. So offset equals transform.position minus player dot transform. I can't spell transform. Transform.position. You can tell I don't look up when I type. So that sets that initial offset. Where's the player? Where am I? That's the offset. That's basically how that works. Right. So this here, I like to put in the, what I refer to as it's the late update function in Unity. Because basically what this does is it's an update each frame, rather than like it's kind of like the end of the frame in a sense. So it's like the last thing to update. And that's because we want it to keep updating where's the player just moved to, right, move the camera to there. And that kind of constant movement. It's kind of like a cat and mouse kind of chasing situation. So this is quite easy as well. This is just transform dot position equals player dot transform dot position. You could leave it like that, but that would have that issue in that I was on about before, where we don't have an offset. So plus offset, save that. Right, and then all we have to do is drag that onto the camera, drag the player into there, and we should see now. So it's not rotating with us, but it is moving with us, and that's what we wanted. So we've got this constant player moving around. If you get it too close, it will do this jittery thing where it doesn't really know what it's doing, but that's to be expected. But yeah, there we go. We've got movement, and we've got the camera moving with us. We've got all the stuff we had in before, and now we've also got the player rotating to face the cursor. So in the next video, I'm going to start implementing shooting. So you click and it shoots a projectile. So catch me in the next video for that. Cheers.